Hey, I got a really good idea, and the idea is to make a successful Roblox game with like at least 400 concurrent players. And I came up with this goal for one reason. I want money. Okay, I want money, so like we all want money. I guess what I also want is experience in developing and taking a leadership role. I also want to get better at convincing people to work with me. I want to study the algorithm and manipulate it for money. This is my quest to get 90,000 Robux, enough to buy the limited edition Daemonshank on Roblox. This item right here. It's my favorite limited item, and I think its effect is really cool. My first goal is, of course, to get a team together. I have lots of friends, so this should be super easy. Most of my friends are super talented in like scripting and coding and stuff. I don't know too much about that, so of course I reached out to them first. They aren't as money hungry as me though, so I prepared this video just to convince them. You know, you guys want money, right? You guys want money. They probably won't be convinced if I don't have some ideas to back me up. So thankfully I have a few. Some games I want to draw from are Forsaken and Pressure. Those are like really big games. What do these pretty much instant successes have in common? Well, they're both based off games with large fan bases already. Forsaken's was Dead by Daylight, and I really feel like other asymmetrical horror games as well that are also based off Dead by Daylight were probably inspirations for Forsaken. And Pressures was based off Doors, of course, which was a huge success. Lord knows what Doors is based off of. But they both became pretty instant successes and they got a lot of money. This means it would be pretty easy to hit the charts if we base off games off something currently big. And I have like a couple of pretty interesting ideas. First thought that I had was Apex Legends. This game is large enough to have a good amount of players who play that and might also play Roblox. Plus, we could dull the game down a lot to make the gameplay loop shorter and more fun. For example, we could do like, you know how Apex has a million legends, we could do like 4 or 5, especially when we're starting off, and then we could make like only a couple of guns and only a couple of attachments for each gun, you know? And games could be like way shorter, like Apex Legends, I don't know if you play it, but the limit is like a lot of players, but for this game we can only have like a squad of 3, but then like only like 3 or 4 squads, whereas Apex has like 70 something. I don't remember. If that's too ambitious, which it probably is, we could also create a murder mystery type game. MM2 on Roblox, this one right here, has a huge community, and a modified or better MM2 could definitely do numbers. Plus, we already know that a lot of the game is easy to code since, you know, there's like a million modded versions. And as a final thought, we could do Brookhaven. Hear me out. It could have like more of a motivation for people to play. Like there could be like pet racing or gambling. And something I did in preparation for this is apply to a small development group for another Roblox game. Was this a good idea? No, considering I have no scripting experience. But maybe they'll let me on their map developing team. I don't know, I haven't heard back. I've heard back actually. This is like scripted days ago. I'm part of the map team now. Yay! And I actually have a backup plan as well. I applied for a couple of coding courses next year. Obviously, we're not gonna learn like Lua, which is what Roblox uses, but they should pretty much come in handy later on. Okay, this video was short, but the hardest step is the first, which means only easy things are coming my way. Which means I'm gonna get rich. That's pretty much guaranteed. In my next video, I'll have results of what my friends and potential teammates think of these ideas, as well as an update on who's working with me. You hear that, guys? You guys want to join my team? Please, please join my team!